frightful shock. Mrs. Fairfax is all right now. She was just unconscious. Everything's going to be all right. When you're feeling up to it, we'll want to ask you a few questions. Just try to get a little sleep now.
Well, thank you, Mr. Clifford. Henry, is it? You've been most helpful. All the guests have been informed that they must not leave the lobby until they have been questioned. We'd appreciate it if you could keep the guests out of the lobby for the next couple of hours while we collect fingerprints and such.
So, you're saying that you recently took out a large insurance policy on this diamond necklace?
Of course I'd insure $1 million necklace, especially if we're going on a trip.
But why bring it all along? Surely it must be a lot of trouble worrying about it all of the time. At any rate, where did you say you were when your wife's necklace was stolen?
I was checking the taxi for my missing pocket watch. It has sentimental value.
Would the driver verify this if I questioned him?
Why are you making it sound like I'm the crook? I think you people could be a little bit more sensitive. I've just had a terrible accident, and you're treating me like I'm a criminal.
We're just doing our job, Mr. Fairfax. One final question, and then you can go. I understand from one of the maids, Miss White, I believe, that you were once engaged to Audrey Rochester, who is also staying at this hotel. The fact that you both ended up in the same remote hotel in the English countryside is quite a coincidence, isn't it?
A coincidence is all it is, Lieutenant. What does a silly maid know? Can I go now?
I think that about wraps it up for now.
Right, Dory. I think we'll let the Fairfaxes have a little rest from questioning for a while. Mrs. Fairfax, thank you for your time. Doyle! What clues have you gathered?
A few interesting items, Chief.
Put them there on the coffee table so we can examine them more carefully. Right, now, the last thing Mrs. Fairfax remembers is drinking some tea, which a maid, Greta White, prepared and brought to her. There must have been a hefty dose of sedative in that tea. This doesn't look good for Greta. Adolf, put that teacup back in plastic. We'll take it to the lab to be examined.
News from the lab. Ziploc.
Ooh.
You see how the handkerchief is monogrammed SA? Well, when I checked over the guest register and the staff list, there was no one listed who would fit the initials SA. Where did you say you found the handkerchief, Doyle?
In between the cushions and the couch.
Perhaps it was left behind by a previous guest.
That's doubtful, at least according to the hotel's owner, Henry Clifford. He claims that the maids clean thoroughly every day. He also claims that they habitually check for spare change under the couch cushions.
But no one's been in here since yesterday morning, and we haven't allowed any of the hotel staff or guests in the lobby except for those we've questioned, of course.
Right, we'll ask each of the guests and, of course, the staff about those initials SA when we question them. What else do you have there, Adolf?
We have this rather expensive-looking lady's engagement ring.
That's a beauty. Do you suppose it belongs to Mrs. Fairfax, Chief?
Well, no. Not unless she has two engagement rings. She was wearing one this morning when I questioned her.
This must be Mr. Fairfax's missing pocket watch. Confirmed. It has a name engraved on the back. Where was this, O'Doyle?
I found it lying on the table over here. In plain view. You say Fairfax was missing it?
Oh, yes. He claimed that was the reason for his absence during the theft of his wife's necklace.
Maybe he's just absent-minded.
We'll see about that.
Right, is that all the possible evidence at all?
That's That's all I have for the moment, Chief.
Right, let's just double check the guest register for those initials SA.
Chief, this time I think I found something. I'm pretty sure. It's a really big shoe. Why bad?
Good day, fellow quenchers of injustice, crime, and cruelty everywhere. Second Philip Thornton and Miss Emma Reed, quite humbly at your service.
Thornton, what are you doing here? This is our case and we don't need your help or interference, rather. Actually, incompetence is more accurate. On the other hand, we are pleased to see you, Miss Reed.